The NBA Finals are underway, and while it's certainly the biggest stage for the world of basketball, it's also NBA Twitter's moment to shine. And with that, it's time to play some NBA Twitter Verified Finals Edition. And here to help us break it all down, once again, our For the Wins, Charles Curtis and Mike Sykes. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
It's NBA Finals time. I'm more than happy to be here.
Okay, Charles and Mike, you both know how this game works, but for anyone that needs a refresher, Mackenzie and I are going to be reading some tweets to the guys, and they will need to tell us whether the take is on point or off base. In this case, verified or not verified. Are y'all ready?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Okay, Charles, we are going to start with you on this one. So it's no secret that some people are not feeling this NBA Finals. And after all, it is the first Finals without one of LeBron, Steph, or Kobe participating. But one user did make this argument in defense of the series. Said a Finals between two teams that aren't super teams and have built through the draft, have loyal stars, and have made smart moves to get to this point. I'm happy for a Suns-Bucks final. I don't care what anyone says. It's good for the NBA. So Charles, is this verified or not verified? And does this series excite you?
Verified like 1,000 times. I've written 10,000 posts, it feels like, about how good this series is going to be. You've got a team like the Bucks that hasn't won a title in decades and has built this really beautiful team around Giannis. And on the other side of things, you have the Suns, who are a young team that has been part of a downtrodden franchise who is going to play for a title, the first in franchise history. That is good for the NBA, good for parity, and good all around. So verified, stamp it 1,000 times.
Okay, so can I jump in with an unpopular opinion here? I'm not saying that this is not verified. I'm just saying I kind of like the super team thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, that's really fun to me. I like seeing the Cavs and Warriors go at it year after year after year, even though, like, I guess we sort of knew what the outcome was going to be, but sometimes we didn't. And like the one time we didn't, LeBron had maybe the greatest comeback in NBA history. So like, I like this. This finals is great, but I don't think we need to knock the super team though. I think it's pretty cool.
All right, I'm not knocking super teams here. I've actually, hopefully I'm on the record as saying that super teams are fine. Like, it's a misnomer. Like, even though I love watching LeBron and I love watching Steph Curry drain threes all over the place, but just 1 year for a little difference. Yeah, let's go. Let's have a little change in the league.
Okay, Mike, let's go to you now. While we should be celebrating CP3 making the finals, plenty of people are mocking this accomplishment because of how long it took him to get to this point. And people are having a field day on Twitter comparing Paul's NBA 2K character from when he first joined the league to his character now with the Suns. One Twitter user, though, did come to his defense saying, some players never even make it to the finals. Not sure why he's getting mocked for making it to the finals. First, Mike, which version of CP3's 2K character do you prefer? And second, is this Twitter user verified for defending him?
Yeah, so starting with the 2K, I'm an OG 2K player. I remember playing with Chris Paul on 2K3. Was one of my favorite players to play with. So like I'm gonna go with that Chris Paul, actually, even though it looks a lot worse. It was way more fun for me back in the day. I love that Chris Paul. But no, I do think that's verified, though. I mean, you can't really take for granted an NBA Finals appearance, no matter when it comes, right? Because, like, we saw the Thunder make the Finals in 2012 with KD and Russell Westbrook and James Harden. They never went back. So, like, it's never a guarantee that you're going to make the Finals. So I'm going to say that's verified, man. Shouts to CP for getting this far.
Who cares if it came in a season when all these stars were injured and you have like 8 or 9 all-stars who were not playing due to injury? Who cares if it took him 16 years to do it? He's here. He could win a title. All the past stuff doesn't matter. It's an incredible achievement even just to be here with the Suns team, a team that was the worst in the Western Conference 3 years ago. I mean, yeah, all the credit to CP3, who was already a certified first ballot Hall of Famer no matter what happens, even if he wins or not.
Okay, so lastly, let's go to you, Charles, seeing as you wrote on this topic. So a crazy stat that's been making the rounds is that this will be the first NBA Finals in the past 37 where a former teammate of Shaq's is not participating. So honestly, that's an insane stat, and it ended when Rondo and the Clippers got the boot. Obviously, Twitter had some fun with this one. One user said, 50-year-old Shaq could fill in for Giannis. Make it happen. Verified or not?
Unverified, extremely unverified. Like, no, look, I'm a little worried. Shaq, watching, I'm sorry in advance. Please don't call me out on the air. I just don't think you're going to play in the NBA in 2021. And you could probably admit that, right? Like, it's cool. At the end of his career, he wasn't the greatest, and he was kind of a backup. So I'm not saying he could finish filming for the Green. That's just not happening.
Okay, but Mike, let's switch it up a little bit. Forget 50-year-old Shaq. Let's say Shaq in his prime was playing on the Bucks instead of Giannis. How do you think the finals would play out?
That's tough. The Bucks would win that series, though. The Bucks would win that series. I mean, Shaq was a beast, man, and like DeAndre Ayton's a big dude, but like, I don't know if he has what it takes to take that Shaq elbow in the chest from that drop step, man. Like that. Whew.
How many centers can claim they've really held down on Shaq while he was playing in his prime? Like, not many. Chris Dudley didn't.
I was going to say that.
Guys, thank you for joining us. This has been fun.
Absolutely. This was great.
Thanks, everybody.
Hey, sports fans, if you want to watch more sports seriously, be sure to check out these clips right here. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel to see all the great content from us here at USA Today Sports.